Hi everybody, it's Miss Debbie, and today we're going to talk about something that we see a lot of people doing around this time of year. Something I like to do, and I'm hoping to do it real soon. But before we do that, we need to sing our song. Got my auto harp, so if you know the words to the more we get together, sing along with me, okay? You ready? Here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job. I hope you guys sang along with me. Well, let me put down my auto harp. And we are going to talk about gardens, gardening, and maybe even some of the bugs that are useful and helpful in the garden. It's fun to do gardening. I like to garden. I like to see the pretty flowers, but I also like to see the vegetables when I grow fruit and vegetables for me to eat and my family. But it can be a lot of fun. Look at these kids. And look at the garden that they've grown. They've got some pretty flowers growing, and I think they've even got some vegetable plants growing in their garden. Like I said, we're going to talk about gardens and planting and some of the bugs and insects that are good for gardens. One of the insects that are very helpful for a garden is this one. Do you know what that is? It's a ladybug. And this ladybug will eat a lot of pests that like to eat the leaves on our plants. And so this is a very helpful bug to have around your garden. Also, this one is extremely important. Do you know what that is? That's a bee. And the bees work very hard, but plants need the bees because the bees get the pollen and they go from plant to plant to plant. That helps the plants grow. So, even though bees might be an insect that you don't want to mess with or be around, because they can sting you. It's very, very good for your garden. Now, if you don't have any room at your house to plant seeds or do a garden, you could look around the house and get some containers and things that you could plant seeds with. This is just one idea that I saw that I thought was kind of neat. Look, they took a water bottle and they cut it and they made little ears to make, what do you think that's supposed to be? That's a kitty cat. They painted it to make it look like a kitty cat. And look at that one. That's a pig. Oink, oink, oink. There's a pig. And they put some dirt in it and a plant. And they can grow plants in their house. So we can garden no matter where we are. I want to talk about digging and planting a seed, and this is called dig a little hole. So what I need you to do is pretend you're digging a hole. You ready? Get your shovel. Okay, here we go. Dig a little hole, dig your hole, plant a little seed. Pretend you have a seed, plant it in your hole. Pour a little water. Gotta water your plants, don't you? Yep. And pull a little weed. Oh my goodness, my garden gets a lot of weeds. I don't like the weeds. Chase a little bug. Oh, this must be a bug that's not good for us. Chase the bug away. Go away from my plant. Oh, hey-ho, there he goes. That must have been a flying bug. Give a little sunshine. Water and sunshine is what plants need, doesn't it? And grow a little rose. Your flower can grow. Can you make your flower grow? Put one hand here, put your hand like a fist behind it, and grow it up, then turn, and your flower's blooming. Roses smell pretty good. I think I'm going to take a sniff. I can pretend it smells like a rose, but it really doesn't. Can we try that again? All right, you ready? We're going to dig our hole. Dig a little hole, dig your hole, and plant a little seed. Plant your seed where your hole was. Pour a little water. Gotta water it. And pull a little weed. Oh my goodness, there's weeds in my garden. Chase a little bug. Those old bad bugs, we don't want them. Hi-ho, there he goes. Oh, he flew away. Give a little sunshine and grow a little rose. I have roses in my garden. I do like roses. Well, I thought that since we were talking about planting seeds, that I would tell you another story about planting a seed. So, it goes like this. I had a little seed, and I put it in the ground. I put a little soil on top and pat it all around. Oop, gotta make sure that seed's nice and covered. The sun came out to keep it warm, and the rain gave it a shower. And my plant grew up and up and up till it was a flower. Isn't that a pretty flower? I like seeing pretty flowers in my garden. Remember when we were talking about insects that were important and good for our garden? We have one here. I showed you a picture earlier of a ladybug. But this ladybug looks different than this ladybug because this one has spots. We need to give our ladybug some spots. So let's just do that. I think she'd be much happier that way. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. Now go and have some fun with your spot, your very first one. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. It's nice for you to own a few. So enjoy these lovely 2. 1, 2. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. We are very pleased to see how nice you look with all 3. 1, 2, 3. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. You might feel that you need more, so we've gladly will give you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. Oh my goodness sakes alive. Look at you. You're wearing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Little ladybug, oh so cute. Here's a black spot for your suit. We gave you one more just for kicks. You look so lovely with all 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little ladybug, oh so cute. You have 6 spots on your suit. You are ready to meet friends and play, so go ahead and fly away. Do you ever catch a ladybug and put it on your finger and watch it get its wings and fly away? When I was little, I was told that you could make a wish if you with a ladybug on your finger. You make a wish and then it flies away. That's one helpful insect for our garden. It eats lots of pests. But remember, we had a picture of another one, the bee. And I have a rhyme about the bees. They live in hives. And we're going to make our hands into a fist to make a hive. Okay, here we go. Here is the beehive, but where are the bees? They're hiding away where nobody sees. Watch the bees come out of the hive. Ready? Let's put our fingers out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does the bee say? Bzzz, and they fly away. Let's try it again. Get your hive together. Make a fist. You ready? Here is a beehive, but where are the bees? They're hiding away where nobody sees. Let's watch the bees as they come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do they say? Bzzz, and they fly away. Bzzz. They have a lot of work to do. Bees are very busy collecting pollen for honey. I have a story about a little girl named Susie and a very special seed. Susie was visiting her grandpa. It was near the beginning of summer, and her grandpa called her over and he handed her a very special seed. And he told Susie that when she got home, she needed to go and plant that seed and take care of it all throughout the summer, and she'd see something very, very special at the end. Susie wanted to know what the seed was going to do, and Grandpa said, Susie, just go home and plant it. So that's exactly what Susie did. She went home and she planted her seed, and she took care of her seed. She made sure she put it in a place where it was sunshiny, and she made sure it had a lot of water, and she took care of that seed. And as the summer went on, the seed grew. Grandpa came to visit, and Susie took him, and she said, look how my seed is growing. There was starting to have leaves on that seed, on the stalk. Susie was very excited. Grandpa saw she was taking very good care of her seed. So, as the summer went on, the seed grew, and Grandpa came to visit again. And she took him and showed him all the leaves that were starting to grow from her little seed. The next time Grandpa came, the seed had grown almost taller than Susie. And at the very top of the stalk was a bud. Susie was so excited. Grandpa, what's gonna grow from that bud? Grandpa said, Susie, be patient. You'll find out very soon. So, a few weeks passed. Next time Grandpa came to visit, and Susie ran to see him because she was so excited. She said, Grandpa, come and see my plant. Look at what happened. And Grandpa went, and he saw that blossom had bloomed into a giant sunflower. Grandpa said, this is a very special plant, Susie, because the sunflower will follow the sun as it goes through its day. It starts off where the sun is in the morning, and then as the sun travels through the sky, the sunflower follows him. Susie loved her sunflower plant, and she visited it for the rest of the summer. She loved it so much that she even loved it when it wasn't blooming anymore, when it started to get seed. Now, this was a huge sunflower plant, and it got hundreds and hundreds of seeds in it that were falling to the ground. Susie collected some of the seeds because she wanted to plant some next year. But the birds also came because the birds loved the sunflower seeds because they ate them. They thought they tasted very good. Susie collected enough seeds that she had enough seeds to plant for the next year to get some more of the sunflowers, and she even had enough to share with all her friends so they too could plant a very special seed. I don't know if you've ever had sunflowers in your garden. I plant them in mine, and they are actually taller than me. They're way up in the sky, and if I don't hurry up and get the seeds, the birds will eat them all up before I know it. But I like this sunflower because, hey, look how special he is. Look, he's even got a special smile on his face. I can't wait to get my seeds planted this year. I have a rhyme about sunflowers, and I need you to hold your hand up. Got your fingers up? All right, it goes like this. 5 pretty sunflowers standing in the sun. See their heads nodding, bend your fingers, bowing one by one. Down, down, down falls the gentle rain, and the 5 pretty sunflowers lift up their heads again. Ready? Let's try it again. Get your fingers ready. Here we go. 5 pretty sunflowers standing in the sun. See their heads nodding, bend your fingers, bowing one by one. Down, down, down falls the gentle rain, and the 5 pretty sunflowers lift up their heads again. Before I show you some things that we can make and do, I want to tell you about one of the special things that's on our website. If you like doing crafts and like to learn things about different hobbies, if you go on the Mason Public Library website and you go to the part that says Digital Library, look under Research and Learning, and then if you scroll down, you'll find a little area called Hobbies and Crafts Reference Center. Click on that and you will find all kinds of ideas of things to do and hobbies that you could do. There's a lot of fun things on there, so I hope you have time to check that out. I want to show you some things you can make since we talked about insects. I have some things that I've made, and I just took a craft stick with this one, put some glue, got some pom-poms, and put some eyes on it, and I made a little caterpillar. I have a couple other caterpillars that I made here. Ooh, this one, I had some sparkly beads and a gold chenille stick. And I just put those on here with some eyes, and I made another little caterpillar. My third caterpillar is full of jewels. Put a little bow in her hair. But still, everything was on a craft stick, and I made the caterpillar. This one I liked. This was a lot of fun making. I took a little water bottle, empty and dried out. Now I filled it full of beads, but you could tear a piece of tissue paper, construction paper, anything real colorful to put in there. I got some different color pipe cleaners or chenille, wrapped it around and twisted it to make some legs. I took the end of it and I drew a face on it, 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth, and then I used another pipe cleaner to make some antenna. I made a little colorful bug. Yeah. I do have a pretend bug. That looks like a beetle. And I have some Play-Doh here, which I'm going to take out. And since I have a big beetle, we're going to make an impression in the Play-Doh of our bug. So I got to squish it all together, make it nice and big and flat so it's big enough for my bug. You might have some pretend bugs at home, some plastic bugs. I know when my kids were little, my son had some. But I'm going to take my Play-Doh and I'm going to smash it. I'm going to put it on a plate and then smash it down like this. And then I'm going to take my big old bug and I'm going to sit it on top of it and I'm going to push it in there. I'm going to push the legs in. Oh. How many legs does a bug have? Do you know? We can count them. Let's count them after we get it all smushed in here. I'm going to push real hard. Okay. Now, those two are the antenna. They don't count as legs. They have 1, 2, 3 legs on this side and 1, 2, 3 legs on that side. But what I want to do is then I'm going to pull up my bug. Pull him up because he's smushed in there pretty good. Pull him up. And in my Play-Doh, there's an impression of my bug, or like a fossil. You see? Does he still have 6 legs? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's the 2 antennas. Then 1, 2, 3 on both sides. So that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there's my bug. You could take Play-Doh and do this with other things too, if you want to make an impression or like a fossil. Now, I have some other ideas of things you can make that will put the websites for you. Since we talked about ladybugs, there's a cute little ladybug. Ooh. And if you have egg cartons, you can make ladybugs out of egg cartons, or you could do bumblebees, because we talked about bumblebees too, from an egg carton. There's all kinds of things that you can do with things you have around the house. One more thing I want to talk about is, if you picked up the packet that was a Mother's Day packet and the gardening packet, you will find some sunflower seeds in there. So you could plant your own sunflower seeds in your garden if you picked up the packet and had that. But remember, seeds need to be taken care of. You put it in the dirt. What else do you have to do? Did anybody say water? You have to water it. You have to make sure it gets a lot of sunshine. And if you plant it in a little container, when it gets about this big, you need to find a spot for it outside, because these sunflower seeds will grow taller than you. So it needs a lot of room. A little cup won't be enough for it. Well, I'm so glad you got to spend some time with me today. We talked about gardens and insects. But before we go, we need to sing our song. So get your fingers together. You ready? Here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Good job, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you real soon. Bye.